This is Bryson Fowler, Boss Talks on the Rooftop, and we are live here at Patriot Smoke, located in Mesquite, Texas. And to the right of me, your left, I have the greatest honor of introducing the co-owner of this industry. I'm back in the background.
Yes, big bro.
We got Father Time in the background. We're doing a live show, right? I'm trying to get my shit off. And we got Mr. Jeff Davis of Astute Gentleman's Barber and Cigar Lounge, located up in, where you at? Addison? Farmers Branch. We got him up in the crowd. So guys, we are live here, and they won't let me do my intro. But this is Miss Redelia McDavid, co-owner of Patriot Smoke Cigar Lounge, located here in Mesquite, Texas. Right next to the VFW, guys. So if you are a veteran, you're going to have a good smoke, have a good drink, because the drinks are like $5. So I don't know where you can go in the city.
The cheapest, best drink that you can get in town.
Drink for cheap.
For sure.
Go over there and get you one of these Woodford, just straight Woodford. I just order my drink straight.
Facts.
Straight. Neat, sometimes on the rocks. But anyway, hey Rudy.
He is the only one that's going to get away with calling me that.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Don't mind them. You know, they commoners. We got royalty on.
Facts.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, first things first. Why cigars?
It was an accident, really. It was an accident. So I was the caterer for Soul Food Sundays, and I was just here every Sunday.
I forgot. She can burn, y'all. She can burn.
Yeah. So then I was asked to stay on after Rick went on vacation, and then became
Time
owner.
out for a sec. You press that okay thing.
Uh-oh. Hello. No. Un momento, por favor. Both y'all get y'all lives together.
Try to, coach.
I am here with a bunch of idiots, and I love it. So I was asked by Keith, who is the other owner, who I love so much, who allows me to just be me and be creative in my own space. But you could have never caught me in a cigar lounge 3 years ago.
Right.
Our 3-year anniversary will be July of this year. I'm super corporate, so paralegal, insurance, credit, etc. So, but it's become my passion along with my cooking, but it was by accident.
Yeah. Just fell into it.
Facts.
Yeah. So, what do you think is like your biggest hurdle being a woman in this industry?
Respect. I think because it's so male driven, there are a lot of egos involved. And I think that even though the persona is for you to network and for you to have that commonality and the community of it, they don't look at you as someone who would really understand cigars and have to be able to give that Bible on a cigar, to tell you what the notes are, to tell you what kind of cigars. My very first question when someone who is a novice who comes to my cigar lounge is, what kind of coffee do you drink?
Coffee. Really?
Well, because you're going to taste notes in coffee. Coffee clears your palate, right? So when you're drinking coffee, typically people want to add to it. So do you drink cream in your coffee or do you drink it black? If you drink it black, typically you're a Maduro person.
Right.
You're someone who's going to want to smoke heavy.
Right.
If you're someone who puts cream and sugar and all the little additives in your coffee, you're going to smoke sweet.
Yeah. But, you know, for me, I don't do raw sugar or refined sugar. I do honey. So I'm a cream and honey kind of guy.
Right.
But I do like my coffee really dark roast or deep.
Right.
With a heavy.
And you smoke very heavy too.
Yeah, I do.
So, you see what I'm saying?
I'm all across the board.
So my point is but when you come into this industry, and you can't look like something, or you can't have a certain aesthetic, because sometimes it's intimidating.
Right.
So you don't get the respect that's due to you when you're in here day in and day out, making sure that the consumer is getting what they need.
Right. So talk to me about the consumer aspect, because it's like you're uniquely in a different kind of area, right?
Correct.
There's another lounge up the street from me.
Correct.
There's another lounge down. You are the second lounge in the Mesquite area.
Correct.
So what is it like having your own piece of the community? Because, you know, a lot of times people be like feeling like they got to compete with each other, and it's like, yo, your customer is your customer, and
Facts.
my customer is this customer. So what?
Well, I mean, you said it. Your customer is your customer. Now, for me, I'm one of those type of people. If I don't have it, I'm going to tell you to go and get it somewhere else, because I love the camaraderie of that. I love knowing that I can say, hey, you can go to this lounge or this lounge if I don't have it. Now, I try my best to have it, but you have things that happen within that are not always, that are monetary situations where you don't always have the certain stock that you want.
Right.
But you have something for somebody to smoke. But if they're looking for something specific and I trust that lounge, I'm going to send them over there.
Yeah.
Because that's the right thing to do.
Right.
You're supposed to have that community. You're supposed to have that camaraderie. But in the Metroplex, you don't always get that.
Right. True. So what has it been like cultivating this particular community, this part of the community in your space?
This has been interesting because I came in not knowing anyone in the community. I'm a baby to the community, like Father Time and LG. These are people who have been in the industry for a very long time. And stop it.
You called him Father Time.
But I came in a baby to it. And so I want to be able to soak in and absorb as much information as I can so that I can be better at what I do. I want to be 7-8 years into the industry. You know, we're just 3 years. We're still babies, you know, in this industry, and I don't know. There's a lot that I don't know.
Right.
But I'm also very open to getting that information too.
Right.
A lot of people are not, and especially some of the women that are in the industry too. You think you know it because you knew so and so and such, or you have a relationship with so and so and such. You think you got it. I don't have it. I'm learning daily.
Right. So what would you say to anybody that's getting into the game, trying to find such and such to be that connector for you?
I would say go into a cigar lounge and network and talk. Have those conversations about cigars. What is the wrapper? What is the filler? What is the binder? How can I find X, Y, and Z? And then what are their leads to different cigars, and how did they get to these positions? I think it's pivotal that we know how the groundwork that you did to get there. Right? It's not easy to just step into the situation and be like, oh, I got it. Because I know a lot of lounges that are struggling, you know what I mean, or closing, or whatever the case may be.
Right.
Because
we are in a very wild little economic time right
For
now.
sure. And it's difficult, you know, to keep the lights on and to keep everything going and to keep a smile on your face, especially when you got a home and you're doing it all yourself.
Right.
Like I do it all myself.
Right.
And so, you know, and Keith comes in and he gives me the support that I need, and he comes and he gives me a break, but ultimately I take care of business, and he trusts me to do that.
Right.
And I appreciate that. But like I said, I stumbled upon this. This is not something that just happens overnight.
So what was that transition like for you to go from working the lounge to co-owning the lounge? How's that night and day versus like
I'm just more in the books now. I'm just more like, oh, the bank account looks like this. Whereas I'm just like, hey, we're just swiping this and we're going to get this. No, we might not be able to get those boxes right now. We're gonna have to wait.
Right. So the burden of being the owner falls heavier now.
For sure.
And
for sure.
now that you're inside the books, because I always look at people and I'm like, look, if you knew what it really takes.
And that's
to make all of this work, like the lights get paid for, the Wi-Fi gets paid for, the chairs that you're sitting in.
Man.
And then you got, you know, because you don't have a bar.
Right.
You have the humidor.
Right.
And if people come in and don't spend at the humidor,
right,
you're not making no money, but you still made it a space for them to be comfortable in.
For sure. And I mean, of course, I have the cut fee, right? So when you come in, you occupy a seat. It's a $15 cut fee.
So you do have a cut fee?
I do have a cut fee.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm always
because you always buy. But I mean, and I think at the end of the day, I probably have the cheapest cut fee, probably in the Metroplex, contingent to some of the other people. But I think at the end of the day, if you're sitting and occupy a seat respectfully, it's only out of respect that you should pay that cut fee.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I don't charge you for ice. I don't charge you for a setup. I don't charge you for sodas. I don't charge you for waters.
Right.
Pay the cut fee.
I do come in and just ramsack
You do.
the refrigerator.
Does.
I'm abusive with the with the refrigerator. You be having dope sodas, man.
Hey, listen, but I got to make sure that everybody is taken care of. I want you to be able to sit here and have a good time. My thing is setting a tone and an atmosphere that you want to come back to.
Right.
I want you to be able to feel like you're sitting in your garage or sitting at the house and you're having those conversations. I have a guy who comes in and kicks his shoes off every time he comes in. Why? Because I mop the floors every day.
Tell him to get his old rusty dust kickers on. Put him back.
But
His
it's a
shoes
respect
back
thing,
on.
right? Because if you didn't think it was a clean place, you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't treat it as such.
I mean, some is he?
Yes, he's one of us.
We get disrespectful sometimes.
That's my guy, though. That's my guy, and he's one of my oldest members.
Right.
Here, and I respect him to the fullest. But it's like, I know you're comfortable. That's my thing. When you come into those doors, you come into those red doors, you know it's a place where you can chill. It's a place where you can relax. It's a place you can bring your wife if you choose to.
Right.
Or your other, whichever the case may be.
Whoever you got. Bring them on in, buy them a smoke.
You can smoke, or you can go next door and get something to drink. I think their big jugs are like $5.
Yes.
So it's like, I want you to be able, we watch the games, I put the fights on, I don't charge you for fights, but my guys take care of me. And that's one of the reasons why I've stayed on so long and it's been so successful, is because I have a great group of guys who support me.
Yeah. And that's one of the key components that I wanted to touch on, is like you cultivated it to be such a big family.
Yeah.
What do you want?
He's asked me, do I want to open that back door?
Oh, okay. But you cultivate a family environment. Like you always like when there's always some guy trying to help.
Facts.
Right. I'm like, who's that guy? Oh, that's such a. Like there's always somebody. It's almost like the barbershop type.
It is,
type feel.
and I love it.
Like,
so my grandfather owned a barbershop when I was a child, and I used to sit at his feet and listen to all the men talk. Now, only if I could be quiet. Now, if I couldn't be quiet, I had to go. But my father was military, and it was the same thing. My dad was he's a Vietnam vet, so I am very comfortable in the space of men.
Right.
So if you're not comfortable in the space as a woman, it's going to be difficult for you.
It's going to be rough.
It's going to be very, very difficult for you, because there are conversations that you're not supposed to be a part of.
You just end up being there.
And you're supposed to be there and be cute.
Yeah.
And then some conversations, if you're asked into that conversation, then that's the part where you can give a little bit and then come back.
Right.
Because this is really a man's space. And if there are women in here having certain conversations, okay, cool. But for the most part, I sit in the back and I'm on my business.
Right.
Because it's not my business.
Right.
That's man's business.
Right. They bought a stick. Cool, I'm over here.
You need some ice?
Yeah.
That's about it. You need something to drink? Like that's where I'm at with it. I don't engage in certain conversations because it's not for me. And I think that's the adaptive part of being a woman owner in the industry. You have to adapt to not only your atmosphere of where your lounge is, you have to adapt to some of those conversations.
Right.
Because some of those conversations are not for you.
Right. And so there's a whole like concierge and hospitality vibe that you
For
generate.
sure. But I think that came from my customer service experiences, right? So being a manager and having those conversations and understanding people. You have to understand not just the male, and you have to understand people as a whole to be able to be over something like this and have that community vibe.
Right. So have you developed your palate all the way yet?
No.
Or are you still
I'm still working on it.
Okay.
Still working on it.
So in a time capsule, right? You're gonna put your cigar that you want to age for over 30 years and come back and see how it smokes. What cigar are you putting in that time capsule?
Sheesh. Oh, Placencia Amafuense.
Oh, you are crazy.
Yes.
I'm just playing.
And I either want the Toro or the Hex.
I like the Hex. The Hex is kind of...
Or the Salomon. The Salomon smokes very well.
Yeah, it do.
It smokes very well.
It do. I just like the Hex because it's different.
It's different, but because of how it's pressed, if the humidor is correct, and that has a lot to do with it. You are dealing with living, breathing organisms, and I think people don't really get that when you're talking about cigars. You have to understand that those are living, breathing organisms in there, and so you have to keep them at a certain temperature. They have to be a certain way. They have to be talked to and kept a certain type of way. And if they're not going to smoke right.
Shut up. You out here talking to your cigars.
I do.
What do you say to them?
What's up, guys?
Huh.
Y'all ready today?
Huh.
Oh, we get it done. I talk to my plants too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Have you ever had a bad cigar out of here?
No.
Facts.
That's because you're over there sweet talking?
Sweet talking to cigars.
Oh, okay. Hey, listen here to me, baby. You're going to have to get up on these cigars a little bit. No, tell them, talk nice to them a little bit more.
Listen, be tender with it.
Yeah, because you're going to get smoked.
You're going to get smoked. That's the issue. But I think you have to set a tone as a woman. You have to come in and you can't be all extra and over the top, and I think that's what my guys respect about me is the fact that I don't get involved in the silly stuff. You know, I try my best to stay out of the extra. If I have to say, hey, what you doing over there? But other than that, I stay out the way. Yeah. Because I'm a woman, and this is a male industry. And as much as I respect it, I respect them.
Right.
Enough to not be a part of certain shit.
Right. Yeah, it's true pimpology right
Not
there, guys.
pimpology,
True cigar pimpology right there. You know. So, speaking of staying in the out of the way and in a space to where you're most comfortable in, how are you maintaining for the next step in your lounge? I guess maintaining is the wrong word. What are you looking to improve on in the next step in your lounge?
Traffic. Because we are kind of like in a duck off. Sometimes people don't see us and they don't notice us. And so just getting out there and continuing to network and continuing to show my face and let them know that this is a great place to be and a great place to spend your time and spend your money. And that's really it. I don't want to change anything about my aesthetic. I don't want to change anything about how I do what I do because it's working. We wouldn't be here for the last 3 years if it wasn't. Right. Has it been a struggle? Yeah. Because I do have 3 children and 2 of them are, special needs, but I try my best to balance work life. Yeah. I just want to feel better.
Kind of help with that, with balancing the work life.
Yes, because when I was in law offices and stuff like that, I was always gone all the time, and I'm gone a lot now. My boys are a little bit older, but it's easier to get to them. I have a father who's in a nursing home, so it's easier to get to them if I have to. I can shut it down and be like, hey guys, I gotta go, and my guys understand I gotta go and take care of mom, I gotta go take care of dad, and it's not often that I have to do that, but if I have to, I can.
Right. And y'all just installed the lockers.
The lockers have actually been here for a little over a year now.
Okay. So, what's that membership situation?
So that is $50 a month. You get a free cigar from me every month. You get discounts on your purchases. You get 25% off each box that you purchase from me. And then I always throw something knick-knacky in there for them because I love my guys. I love my members.
So, wait. For $50, I can get 20% off a box?
Yeah. At Patriot Smoke you can. As a member, yeah.
That's wild.
Well, because I want to make sure that you understand how much I appreciate you. I think the issue is people are so money driven when it comes to the cigars and understanding that, yes, we're smoking on these and stuff like that, but if you can go to somewhere else and it's $100 more for a box, and I can give you that 20% discount and keep your membership and keep you coming and sitting in that seat, I'm going to do that.
Well, guys, I'm going to let you know if you ever become a member at a lounge that I'm if it's in my cards to have a lounge, I'm giving you 10% off. She is very generous with a 20% discount on a box, and you only paying $50 in membership. That's crazy. That's unheard of anywhere. So that's why this is home for a lot of people, and this is one of my top lounges that I go to. So when I'm ducked off, I'm ducked off here.
We're ducked off here.
Ducked off here. So it is a nice little duck off, and plus I can drink as much as I want.
Listen.
For $20.
Listen.
$20 give me 4 drinks here. Of top shelf. Top shelf.
I think we did a round one time.
And they look confused when you tip.
We did a round of
Why are
like
you
shots
tipping?
one time, and I think it was like $25, and it was like 15 shots.
Yeah. Bananas.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
And
Like,
it was Padron. It was Padron. Too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Top shelf stuff. You just like, and it's BYOB here, but there's also, if you didn't bring any spirits with you, right next door they got you covered for the low.
Yeah.
So.
And the Legion, and they're sweet. They're very sweet next door. They have slot machines next door. They have a pool table, so you can smoke anywhere in this building. So you can smoke in my lounge, and if you go through the doors in the back, there are pool tables back there. And so you can smoke back there and have a good time and go back and forth. But that's the beautifulness of our communication. JC, who's the commander, is just one of the sweetest men ever. He's actually beat cancer 3 different times, and I love him so much.
Wow.
But he
shout out JC.
Right. But he makes sure that 1, I'm taken care of, but 2, that my guys are taken care of and my ladies are taken care of when they go next door.
And that's part of that community.
Absolutely.
Right. And then we're in this business of we're blowing money in the air. Like I'm looking at my dollars just evaporating right in front of my face, and I kind of stop thinking about it.
You can't take it with you, so what are you talking about?
But God damn it, I'd like to have it. But seeing the type of vibe and community and the energy that is in this space just is worlds above a lot of other lounges.
I appreciate that.
And it speaks volumes to like being able to sustain.
For sure.
Right? The test of time, being able to sustain the test of time.
For sure.
So you're going to put Placencia Alma Fuerte in the time capsule, right?
Right.
The next question is, what are you going to smoke today?
Well, I'm smoking a Liga Privada T52 today, which is one of my favorites.
You got that out of here?
I do.
Okay.
I do. I'm definitely, I smoke what's in my humidor for the most part. Unless I go somewhere else, I typically smoke what's in my humidor.
Right. So, what notes do you like out of that T52?
So it's creamy for me. So my palate is a little different because being a chef, you exude different notes. So I taste the nutty notes. I taste creamy caramel in the cigar. But I think that is the wrapper and the filler of it. Yeah. The wrap, the binder of it. It's just pure, and I love it. And the cigar smokes so well, so well. I've never had one of these that just didn't smoke all the way through, and I smoke it down to the nub.
What's your nub take? What do you like? Because I smoke mine, I'll take the band off and I'll smoke it down all the way down.
Yeah, that's it.
Until I'm burning my fingertips.
No, because you got the little poker. You put it in there and you smoke it all the way down.
I don't use them shits.
Well, that sounds like a you problem, not a me problem, because I'm going to use mine, because this stick is $20 and some change, so you got to smoke her all the way down.
Yeah, that's why I'll be, So, you guys, when you see me in the lounge and I'm doing this shit, it's because I'm burning my fingertips, and I ain't ready to let it go. It's not that I don't have multiple cigars, okay, because I got a lot.
Anything over there.
But the thing of it is, I'm enjoying myself, and I'm paying my money for it, so I'm going to smoke all of it. I'm going to smoke the whole leaf. But, okay. And we're going to get back to my third question.
Okay.
Because the third question is, what are you going to gift? But I want to go into, in the cigar industry, what is your biggest pet peeve Now that you're a lounge owner, what is your biggest pet peeve?
Fingering the cigars.
Fingering the cigars.
So when you go in and you got to touch.
Whoa, hold on, baby. Hold on, slow down. You're hitting these corners too fast.
Please. So when
Fingering the cigars is new on me. Explain to us what that means.
a lot of your cigars are not wrapped. They don't have the cellophane on them. So when you're going in and you touching cigars and you got to pick it up and do it, I am not. Oh,
You lose your shit
the
over there.
quickest way to send me into orbit is to do that, because why? Why are you putting it to your nose? Tobacco is tobacco until you smoke it.
Right.
So what are you smelling?
Right.
Because when you're standing in a humidor, you're smelling all the cigars at once. You're smelling just tobacco.
Right.
So what are you sniffing?
I like the smell of it.
You like to smell after you smoke it.
Yeah, true. True.
Right. So if you're just standing there in the, if you put your nose to the cellophane, you're gonna smell the same thing.
Facts.
So what is it that you're putting your nose to?
I saw it done on the movie.
Negative.
Okay? I saw it done on
my
YouTube. It was doing some goofy shit, and I thought I wanted to do it.
I'm gonna come in the humidor. How can I help you? Do you need something?
Go sit down somewhere.
No, but I'm like, hey, how can I help you? Are you looking for something specific? See, and I definitely don't follow you in the humidor. I do not like that. I do not like being followed around like I'm about to steal something. So I'm gonna give you a few minutes to kind of linger around for a moment, and then I'm gonna come in there and see if I need something. You know, say, hey, I'm just kind of shopping cool.
Just don't let me catch your finger in my
Please don't.
sugar bowl.
Oh my gosh, it is a terrible situation. Like, seriously, would you want a cigar that's been up to someone's nose? Would you want that? Think about it. Would you want a cigar that's been up to someone's nose?
Hey, you're gonna have to cut that out because I look stupid doing it. I don't care, it's on live. I'm talking about the ringer. But for real, no. No, I would not. I would not want anybody to be putting their booger shooters on my goddamn
That's what I'm
snore.
saying. That's my biggest pet peeve.
Right.
That's my biggest one.
Right. So, okay. Now that we talked about one of your pet peeves, what cigar are you gifting someone that you want to have a lasting impression?
The Padron 1964.
Oh.
It's a great,
Oh.
great smoke.
Oh.
Great smoke.
You know, I love that one a lot more than I thought I would like the 1926, right? Mm-hmm. So, 1964 Patron.
Yes.
What do you like about that one so much?
It's a pure smoke. It gives you those coffee, nutty, earthy tones, but it's just the way it smokes. I've never had one that was not like, where from beginning to end, I could put it down and pick it back up and I didn't have to relight it.
Yeah, it's a very smooth through and through
Absolutely.
smoke.
Absolutely.
Like, you can't even see that, you can't even tell the transition.
At all.
Just because of how smooth it just naturally just burns all the way through.
For sure.
And then it stays consistent.
Absolutely.
With the flavor throughout that one. It is a damn good smoke.
Facts.
The 1964 is a damn good smoke. So they did their thing with that one.
Yeah, for sure.
So, how can we find you? How can we connect with you?
Patriot Smoke Cigar Lounge on Instagram and Facebook. You'll see my face on everything. We don't have an Instagram, but on Facebook, we also have an interactive group that I allow my guys to post stuff on, whether cigars or cigar information. So it's a Patriot Smoke Cigar Lounge on both the group and also the page.
Okay. So, can we order boxes through you?
So no, I am not a wholesaler.
Okay.
I am not. But if you come in and you see something that you like and I have a box, we can talk about it.
Okay. But like, we get the discount if we become a member.
For sure.
Okay. Nice. So guys, make sure you like, follow, subscribe to Patriot Smoke. Come become a member. It's only $50 a month.
$50 a month.
Can't beat it anywhere else, and you get 20% off on boxes.
Boxes.
Crazy work. Crazy work. So, what is your lasting thought in the cigar industry right now? We're gonna end it with, what's your last one?
Loyalty and camaraderie is everything, but respect means more. I'd rather respect you than get your loyalty. I'd rather you respect me than get your loyalty. So at the end of the day, we're all here for a common goal to relax and network and get our smoke on, per se, but respect as owners, especially as owners, because it's very difficult. Provide that respect, because if I give it to you, I expect it back.
RESPECK. It's my public education, guys. Fuck you. The live got it. The edit ain't gonna get it. But anyway, guys, remember to like, subscribe, share the channel, and remember, storms don't last, but your home shit.